As we found in 2016, polls can be incorrect. So, we asked two experts who have pretty good track records at predicting the outcome of a presidential race.
Alan J. Lichtman, Distinguished Professor of History at American University, and I have successfully forecast the outcomes of all 9 elections since 1984.
I'm Helmut Norpoth, Professor of Political Science at Stony Brook University. I predict elections, and the model I've developed gets 25 out of 27 elections since 1912 right.
Okay, what about methodology? Littman uses 13 keys, true or false questions about matters like the economy, foreign policy, party unity, and a candidate's charisma. A true answer earns a point for the incumbent, while a false answer earns a point for the challenger.
And if 6 or more keys are out against the White House party, they're a predicted loser.
Norpeth's primary model uses presidential election statistics since 1912 with one key metric: which candidate won the early presidential primaries or state-level elections to choose a party's presidential nominee for the November election.
I have another predictor, which I call sort of the swing as a pendulum, that one can track for almost 200 years.
The verdict?
Donald Trump has a 91% chance of winning the election.
Donald Trump will lose his re-election bid.
Lichtman changed his prediction after the pandemic and social unrest.
What was his name?
As of late 2019, he gave the election to Trump. But
So in just a matter of a few months, Donald Trump and the Republicans went from what looked like a sure win with just 4 keys against them to a predicted loss with 7 keys, one more than needed to predict their defeat.
for Norpoth, a registered independent, neither pandemic nor protest has a bearing on his verdict.
My forecast that I make is unconditional and final. It's written in stone. It cannot bend, but it may break in the end. There's a chance, like 9%, that it's gonna come out wrong. So that's a chance I'm taking.
While both scholars say their predictions are final, Lichtman, a Democrat, said there are 2 things out of his model's control: election meddling and voter suppression.
The Republican base is old white guys like me. That is the most shrinking part of the electorate. The GOP cannot manufacture new old white guys, but what they can try to do is suppress the vote of the rising Democratic base of minorities and young people. That has me worried.
Neither Lichtman nor Norpeth is even looking at polls for their crystal ball.
We're living in an age of cancel culture, woke politics, etc., and maybe some people are reluctant to admit, even to a pollster, that they're supporting Donald Trump because it doesn't sound right, doesn't sit right with a lot of people.
Whoever wins, remember that you heard it first from one of these guys. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News.